Yes, Bhai, you're audible.
Okay, thank you very much. And now let me just share the screen. Just a moment. So here we are on the day two or the part two of the Murli, beautiful Vyakt Murli, which is on holy swan, the specialities of a holy swan. And Baba brought out uh, the mindset, the heart set, and the vision set, and the words which, which a holy swan has uses used by a holy swan, how they are unlimited, how they are beyond this world, how they are like godlike. So this Murli, 1st March 1986, part 2 Murli, titled A Holy Swan, Intellect, Attitude, Vision and Mouth. In Hindi, हंस हाँ, बुद्धि, वृत्ति, दृष्टि और मुख. हंस बुद्धि, हंस वृत्ति, हंस दृष्टि और हंस मुख. So this is the Murli. Yesterday we saw how Brahma is visualizing, emerging the Brahmin souls as the gathering of the holy swans, and how he was addressing the specialties, he was he elaborated the specialities of the holy swan, wherein he brought out how important is the holy swan intellect, where the power to discern is significant in in knowing the difference between the stone and the jewel. And Baba brought out that various tips or techniques to be a holy swan or the specialties of a holy swan. First one being that consciousness of being an instrument like Murli, instrument server, and the specialties of an instrument server. Second, the stage performer or a stage artist or a stage actor, how he pays so much attention and everyone's vision is on the stage and a lot more on a facial actor or a hero actor. And then whatever is the slogan Baba brought gave, that whatever instrument souls do, others who see them will follow, automatically follow. And then Baba brought out mistakes of fluctuation or any kind of upheaval occurs due to the sanskars of the past life, 63 births, the sanskars in in some degree or proportion is still embedded. So they emerge when the soul is in attention or soul is in some kind of a situation. So how to be safeguarding against this? All this Baba brought out yesterday. Now let's continue to read. We'll take first attention. We'll pay attention that I am a holy swan, spiritual holy swan. My intellect, attitude, vision, and therefore my words and actions are aligned with the golden world, with the energy of the golden world, with the frequency of golden world. With this consciousness, let's listen to this Murli. Baba is addressing the gathering of Australia because it was Australian turn of the day. So therefore, Baba brought out that mistakes of fluctuation occur due to the place, the land, or are all due to the sanskars of your past life. You go beyond this and move forward with a bond of love. What is the remedy? Remedy is the bond of love. This is why Bab Dada congratulates the Shaktis for their courage. One strength, one support is making you move forward. So this is another technique. Ek bal, ek bharosa. To go beyond the past, the forces of the past sanskars. One strength, one support is making you move forward. So the wings of both the Shakti's courage and the Pandavas' enthusiasm for service have become strong. On the field of service, the Pandavas are also moving forward as Mahavir. They are good at going beyond fluctuations. This is everyone's image. Pandavas are portrayed as big, strong, tall, and broad because underline with full attention because their stage is elevated and strong. It's not the physical body or physical matter which is big, strong, tall, or broad. It's the stage which is elevated and strong, and that's depicted in the physical form. This is why Pandavas are portrayed as tall and brave. Australians are also merciful to a greater extent, being merciful. They become merciful for stumbling souls and are moving forward in doing service. They cannot live without doing service. Baba is always pleased. Baba is always pleased to see the children's specialty of moving forward. It's a beautiful specialty. Always chareveti, keep moving forward from what may. You are especially fortunate. Bab Dada is pleased to see each child's zeal and enthusiasm. Umang or Utsaha. This is required in any kind of a war zone. Zeal and enthusiasm, whether it's the physical military or the spiritual military. Without zeal and enthusiasm, no victory can be attained. Therefore, often Baba emphasizes on these two aspects, zeal and enthusiasm, and always moving forward. He sees how each one is moving forward with an elevated aim, lakshya, nasha or nishana, and will continue to do so. Bab Dada constantly only sees the specialties, and this is a virtue of Bab Dada. Which Bab Dada is expecting each child to imbibe, only sees the specialties. Each one is more loved than the next. You also see each other's in this way, do you not? So Baba is asking us to check and change if required anywhere. If we are able, if we are still seeing someone's weakness in this world of weaknesses, then that means there is something wrong. And we have to change. Always see the specialties. Whoever you see is more loved than the next because those who have been separated for 5,000 years are meeting again, and so they are felt to be very lovely. This is the force of love, that attraction of the love, this love, the divine love, the spiritual love, because they were separated from the Supreme Soul 5,000 years ago. The sign of loving the Father is that you will also love each Brahmin soul and the love with the Supreme Father. What is the sign? Sign is soul will have uh, equal love for each Brahmin soul, the spiritual love. The dimension is spiritual. To love every Brahmin means to love the Father, and vice versa also. If the soul has got the concern for every soul's self progress, every soul is there is a love for every soul, everyone. The nature, five elements, the divine love is there. Then that means that the soul loves the Supreme Father. It's playing the role Supreme Father. Only Brahmins will form relationships with one another in the rosary. This is a very beautiful aspect Baba brought out that the Father will retire and watch. In Satyuga, the Supreme Father will retire and watch. Intentionally, he will retire and watch. And who will play the relationships, who will form the relationships with one another in the rosary Satyuga? It's the Brahmin souls. So always experience the sign of love from the Father. Father has love for everyone, and so you too have love for everyone. Underline with attention. These are the magical lines that as Father has love for everyone, so we Brahmin souls also must have love for everyone, irrespective of their stage. Bab Dada meeting groups. Now Bab Dada is meeting various other groups and then brought out various words of wisdom. So let's listen to them as well. Number one, do all of you consider yourselves to be spatial souls? Now this is the mindset Baba is training the Brahmin soul. The mindset should be that the considering yourself to be spatial souls always feel spatial. You are spatial souls, instruments for a special task, and you have to show speciality. Let there always be this in your awareness. This is the mindset. This is what we need to create thoughts about. We are the creator of our thoughts. We are the creator of our awareness. So what's the right awareness? This is what Baba brought out. That always consider yourself to be special soul, instrument for a special task, and you are radiating speciality. A special awareness makes any ordinary awareness powerful. The spatial awareness also has the power to influence the climate, the Vayumandal around the soul. So any ordinary awareness in the climate will also transform into spatial awareness. It also finishes what is wasteful. Therefore, always remember this word spatial. Write it down in your diaries in bold capital letters, spatial. And always look at this while at home or office. Your words are special. Your way of seeing is special. The word set, dictionary of words, the what you see, way of seeing is special. Your thinking is spatial, mindset is spatial, and your doing is spatial. Your set of actions is also spatial. By using the word spatial in every situation, you will automatically change. And by having this awareness, you will easily bring about transformation and world transformation. Continue to add the word spatial to every situation because the word changes the world. Therefore, words, watch your words. Baba is emphasizing on this, on the words which we use day to day. Continue to add the word spatial to every situation. We will do take this as a homework today on for the next part of the year, this year and the next year also. We will add the word spatial to every situation. By doing this, you will attain your goal or destination of attaining such perfection. Second point, Bhabdada says, do you always keep yourself aware of the Father and the inheritance? Second awareness, second kind of mindset Baba is saying. First one being considering oneself to be always spatial. Second is you always keep yourself aware of the Father and the inheritance. Who is the Supreme Father? What are his capabilities? And what inheritance soul receives from him? By having an elevated awareness, you experience an elevated stage. So awareness creates the stage. The basis of your stage is your awareness. If your awareness is weak, your stage also becomes weak, and with the stage comes the power. If the stage is weak, the power is also less. So let your awareness always be powerful. That powerful awareness is, we can note it down in our diaries while listening also. I belong to the Father, and the Father belongs to me. And this Father is no ordinary Father, the supreme, almighty authority. He is the supreme creator of all the souls, entire universe, and I belong to him, and he belongs to me. By having this awareness, your stage will remain powerful and you will also make others powerful. So always pay special attention to your awareness. Underline with attention. Always check the awareness, spatial attention to the awareness. Let there constantly be a powerful awareness and a powerful stage through which powerful service automatically takes place. It's effortless. It's on an autopilot mode. Service is on auto mode. Let all three, your awareness, your stage, and the service, be powerful. So let's take this as a takeaway. The awareness, check the awareness, check stage, check the service. All three are powerful. To be special. Speciality brings power. When you put on a switch, there is light, and when you switch it off, it becomes dark. In the same way, awareness is also a switch. It's kind of a electrical switch. Here we have a spiritual switch. If the switch of your awareness, the spiritual switch of your awareness is weak, then your stage is also weak. And if the stage is weak, I would just add on the power will also, the rights, the privileges will also be weak. Then your stage is also weak. Always pay attention to the switch of your awareness. Therefore, special attention to the switch, the spiritual switch of your awareness. When you do this, there is benefit for yourself and everyone. You have a new birth, and so let there be a new awareness. Everything of the old awareness has now finished. Just remember the new birth, the past, you have already died from the past sanskar, past life, everything is finished. Now you are into the new world. New birth means new world, new words. Once new world is there, the new words, new mindset, new heart set, new soul set, everything new. So therefore, everything of the old awareness has now finished. Therefore, constantly continue to experience success by using this method. This is the method. So now I've described two methods now. Third, do all of you consider yourselves to be fortunate? That is asking this question. Do we consider ourselves to be fortunate souls? To come to the land of blessings is great fortune. Where am I? Where am I right now? I am in the land of blessings, which is a great fortune. The fortune you have received is to reach the land of blessings, but you can make this fortune as elevated as you want. There's no limit. It's just dependent on our thinking. What I think, I become. So it is, I can make my fortune as elevated as I want. The elevated directions are the pen with which to draw the line of your fortune. The Srimad is the pen with which I can draw the line of my fortune. However big I can make it, however high I can make it. The more you continue to make the line of your fortune elevated, the more elevated you will become. This elevated time is the only time, this is the confluence age. This is the only time out of the whole cycle when you can create your line of fortune. And rest of the lives, we get the attainment, the pralabdha, we get the attainments from the fortune. But right now, we are creating our fortune, elevated fortune. You have reached such a place at such a time So you are not those who are happy with just a little. When the bestower is giving, why should those who are receiving get tired? Receiving, there's no time when a businessman he's in the shop or the shopkeeper, when the income is happening, he will never be tired. He will never feel tired. Right? He or she is getting the income. Therefore, that's why Baba is saying, when the bestower is giving, why should those who are receiving get tired? It is having remembrance of the Father alone that makes you elevated. What is the key for the elevated stage? Elevated awareness, and therefore elevated stage is the remembrance of the Supreme Father. Whose company am I? Who is with me? I belong to whom? Who belongs to me? So, to remember the Father means to become pure. Right? We can easily put a full stop to the past sanskars, past lives. We get a new birth. How? By remembering the Father. You become pure. You have a relationship for birth after birth, and so is remembrance difficult? I was saying, are the past relationships, past sanskars of the 63 births, are they coming in between in the way of you remembering Father? Baba then again adds on, simply remember Baba with love. So the remedy is simply remember Baba with love, utmost love, 100% love, one ek bal, ek bharosa, and with a relationship. He is mine, I am his. When you love someone, it is not possible for you not to remember that one. Love is a bonding. Love is like a fevicol. It creates a bondage. In fact, if you try to forget that one, you would still remember him. So that's the kind of elevated, the specialty of elevated love, divine love, that even if you try to forget whom you love spiritually, you would still remember him. Acha, Om, Shanti. Take 1 minute pause here, and where then we can churn on the beautiful words of wisdom, the art of living, the how to manage, how to manage for victory, how to be victorious in service, how to be victorious in every relationship, how to have harmony. This is what Baba brought out from this beautiful Murli. We'll churn on that. Om Shanti. So, Om Shanti, welcome back to the churning phase of the Murli, wherein we can each one I would invite to share at least one word, one powerful word from the Murli, one sentence from the Murli, or uh, their own views or the takeaways. How does it relate practically? How does it relate to the practical life? What Baba spoke today about various aspects of spiritual progress. Om
Om
Shanti.
Shanti. Om
Yeah,
Shanti.
yeah,
Thank you,
yeah.
Baba.
Om
Thank
Shanti,
you,
please.
Murli. And today is Murli. I got the most takeaway, the speciality in every aspect. This world is very special, speciality in service, speciality in everything. So this is my takeaway. Om Shanti.
Yeah, that's the biggest takeaway, which and the biggest virtue, which God is the ocean of this virtue. And Baba brought out how children can benefit from if we imbibe this virtue from the Father. That always look at the speciality of self and everyone, and each one is, एक दो से बढ़ के है. Each one is greater than the other. That way.
Uh,
Uh,
and, and second is a love for everyone, love for Brahmin
yeah,
families. Yes,
yes.
that's important.
And because Baba gave a reason that it's you Brahmin souls who will be forming relationship in the Satyuga, and you will be there. I won't be there. I would retire and watch from
Mm.
Paramdham. So finally, we are one family. One world, one family, one future.
We are creating drama. We are players, and
Yeah.
then after then God will miss watching which this play.
Yes.
Baba
And
is
we,
going to watch the play.
Baba will go watch the play and he will be amused. He will be amused. He will get entertainment from this drama. Uh,
Yes,
but
yes, yes,
but but however, we have to right now form loveful relationships. If
yes,
there is any kind of a knot or there is kind of a friction in our relationship, then that friction will be there in our thoughts also, and it will
yes.
carry forward from
So
here
63 bus.
63 bus. And Baba says, then we cannot go to Satyuga. We cannot go.
Yeah,
If we have even one iota of friction, that means we are not eligible. We will not get the passport. Or we'll rather go to Treta Yuga then. Yeah. Not Satyuga. Treta, there is a kind of a friction happening, that right or wrong that way. So uh, we have to be very, very careful and clear our frictions, disharmonies, and replace them with pure love from Father for that soul. Pure love,
yeah,
unconditional love, right? So that
yeah,
is the Purusharth. This is the real Purusharth, actually. This is the real
yeah,
Purusharth. Means do what Baba says, do exactly that way. How Baba thinks, think that exactly that way. How Baba feels, feel exactly the same way for everyone. How Baba has an attitude, vision, uh, this words, what he uses. We should also start using the same word. अरे आप बहुत अच्छे हो परिवार आप बहुत अच्छे हो. Try this, speaking to everyone. You are very special. You are a special jewel of our home. Just say these words. They are so elevated, no? So create an elevated world at home and office.
yeah, yeah.
So I would request others also to please share so that we have. Meanwhile, I'll read out the chat box which where Gricha sister has written about Australia. Yeah, Baba. spoke at length about Australian group, but equally applicable to everyone. Wings of courage, of Shaktis, and enthusiastic, high and strong stage of Pandavas. Yeah, that's a stage. The underlying word is stage. To love every Brahmin means to love the father. Yeah, that's reverse analogy. I found it very wonderful that if I am having a spiritual love with every Brahmin soul, every uh, part of the nature, five elements, that means I am loving the Father. That's a proof. So that's the analogy which is very, very mm, magical today, which Baba brought out in my view. The Father will retire and watch. I am spatial soul, spatial task, self and world transformation. I reach perfection. I belong to the Father and the Father belongs to me. This will make my awareness stage and service powerful. So this is a special Avyakt Murli club. We all are special souls, bringing out so such a special sharings. Definitely, uh, I'm thankful. In fact, we all are thankful for such special sharing. Next is Army Ben has brought out maintain the awareness of being a special. Yeah, special. Add special to every task, even if it is a mundane task. Ah, when I'm say sweeping the floor, I'm doing the special task of sweeping the floor also and sweeping the past kind of impressions which are still there and sweeping that inside my from my whole set. Therefore, this awareness of being a special is powerful. Huh? It's its power and it creates the fortune. So that's what Ami Ben has also shared. Thank you for the special sharing. May I now request who has not shared so far also to share and also may speak. Yeah. Om
Bible says that there, where there is love, remembrance is natural. Mm.
Ah,
Where there is bonding, one binds with love and remembrance together. So the essence here is practicing that self-respect point that I am a loveful soul, being in that awareness, which will
yes.
make
Uh,
the entire effort that we speak, the Purusharth, it's not, it doesn't need effort. It's easy, it's effortless to remember when there is a thread of love that is binding with a bond of unlimited acceptance and unlimited love.
Yes, that's a very special sharing you have brought out, Rakesh sister, because I was just while you were speaking, this love is like a uh, fevicol or like I mean fevicol is too gross a word, but it's like it is a जोड़ जो कभी टूटेगा नहीं पूरे कल्प में कभी नहीं टूटेगा पूरे हर जन्म में every birth after birth this love will always manifest in own beautiful ways and therefore love is a remedy Baba brought out about the in case of any past sanskars still troubling a soul or emerging or popping out, uh, then that means that there's one has to focus on the love and utmost love. One bal, ek bharosa. That kind of love that we always remembered in any situation, come what may. Love will easily make it possible to remember. It will come automatically. Remembrance will come automatically. Thank you, Rajesh sister. Anyone else?
Om
Digit
Shanti.
bhai?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. So, yeah. So Baba mainly focused on three main words: speciality, awareness, and fortune. So this word special, right? Special is really a magical word, right? So when we just add special to the to the word, right, to the sentence. And it's naturally make it very special. Because if you think even our day-to-day life, if you just think that today is my birthday, right? It's just a day. But when I say, oh, it is my birthday today, then I feel it's a special day. I should do something special, right? I should eat something special. I should wear something special, right? It just, otherwise, it's just an ordinary day. But just by adding this word special, I start feeling, okay, everything is special today. So similarly, it's just a word, but it's creating wonders behind, right? And um, today, I mean, for Brahmins especially, Baba says it's their task is special, their words are special, their vision is special, thoughts, action, everything is special. So yeah, this is a special birth, right? In a special birth, everything is special. So speciality, everybody is special, right? In their ways and in their how they experience Baba and in this knowledge and what their task, everything is special. So I mean really just one thought that we have to add or keep it in our awareness that special. So that brings a lot of other speciality or special stage within us. Right. Yeah. Thank you. Om Shanti.
Yeah, that I would again say that's a special sharing you brought out. Just adding the word special, I was saying, just imagining when during my college days, that there was a uh, tea shop where he used to serve the tea and he used to add this word specialty. मैंने आपके लिए special tea बनाया. And that by just adding that word creates that another that energy level, elevated energy level. And then when you uh, have bring that tea, then also that you feel that energy. How he's serving the tea, how he's pouring it in the glass, and that makes it so special. You must have the same experience during the any time, college days or the yuva time. So uh, I would take it that just make it. This is a homework we can say or a takeaway that just add special. Whenever we are addressing our family members or office colleagues or boss ko bolo, sir, you are special and I've seen your vision is special, just add special and then he will also look at your specialties and we'll all become specialists, super specialists in this. So let's pick this point for the practical, uh, takeaway. Vinod bhai, any other, there are others also. You please share at least one word, one sentence which influenced you the most, which touched you the most.
Yes, brother Om
Or
Shanti. Good
Om
morning.
Shanti, Dr. Vinod. Yeah.
I was trying to link this very closely to our day-to-day interactions with people at office, at home, uh, and that elevated awareness or the elevated intellect about just thinking Baba. I mean, I was wondering, there is a saying, your uh, heart is where your home is. You know, uh, you because people want to go home, people want to be comfortable at home, so they always keep thinking. So similarly, Rakis also brought out that you remember whom you love most, like the way Baba brought out, and then the love sisters told, get into a swaman. Basically, that is how the remembrance also steps up. आप आत्मा अपने आप को समझो, then परमात्मा के साथ connect करो. So once you take that swaman, you link up there, and then it's a very slow a process, but yes, not definitely, but it's very it's tangible. I feel that you have to realize it, and then you pass to the subsequent stage of having a feeling, having an attitude, and an action. But it needs to be experimented upon. I felt in day-to-day interactions. Only then that uh, transformation in other persons would also happen, because the elevated stage that would be felt by such a realization would bring several people closer. Like we feel such connections when we go to centers or in gatherings. There's a special feel of when you get towards your own fraternity. I think there are several people in the world who requires linkages between linkages with special people, special souls. So the process is on, I feel, and it needs to be rapidly felt at a faster pace. But Baba brought it out very well. Elevated intellect, every elevated feel, attitude, action, and stage, and action later. Yeah. Thank you. Om Shanti.
Yeah, thank you for bringing that special sharing because
Om Bhai, can I
yeah,
just
yeah,
add one
yeah,
thing
please,
to what
please,
Vinod Bhai said? See,
sure.
for me, if I go about and telling everyone you are special, I'm special, I think it's going to be a very buttery world. Instead, as Baba said, there should only be the awareness because vibrations do more than what my words can do. Instead of saying that, I feel my vibrations should make people look special so that when they see, they'll say, hey, why that person is giving me such kind of elevated look. So I think it should be only in the awareness, in the vibration, that as you are a special soul, all the world is also special. That's just my thought. But my takeaway was only one in this, which I connected to the Sakar Murli yesterday. Baba, Baba, Baba should always be my word. If I see someone, even I should first say Baba, Baba, Baba. If and the other one is I belong to the Father and Father belongs to me. I am loved by God and God loves me. I love God and God loves me. I am in God's dictionary and God is in my dictionary. I think this is a very strong statement which makes you feel special with it because to be in his dictionary is that speciality and that fortunate. So if I have this awareness in me, then my remembrance will be natural. I'll become elevated and pure. So I just wanted to underline it's more on awareness, more on stage, rather than even telling anyone that he's special. It's just a thought.
Yeah, very beautifully explained, and that's I would say that's your specialty, Gija sister. You very rightfully brought out. It's the stage which has to be set first, and the words are the later on. The words are a very gross kind of in terms of if you see the dimensions. The most subtle is the soul itself, and then the intellect, and thereafter the attitude, and thereafter the vision, and then the words which come out. Words will automatically follow. One need not be buttery, one need not deliberately use these words or intentionally use these words. Just remember that stage has to be set right, and stage will be set right through the powerful awareness. Awareness that what you brought out, that my I belong to my father and my father belongs to me. I am in his dictionary, I am in his praise, and he is in my praises. This is what or dictionary. This is what is powerful awareness, and I brought out this. Thank you for sharing this. Uh, yeah, any more sharing, or else we just because it's 5:46, and one last sharing we can take from anyone who has not yet shared either through chat box or through the speaking. I would say words, spoken words or written words. Anyone. Premila sister. Chandrakala sister, yeah. If you can share in any which manner which you find it comfortable, you may share. Then we move on to minute meditation. Yeah, Vijit Bhai has shared. Uh, Awareness is the switch. Yeah, spiritual switch. Yeah, that's the switch of your stage. The basis of stage is awareness. If awareness is weak, automatically the stage becomes weak and the entire down the line. everything becomes weak. Even the words will also become weak. Words will not come out like that. It has to make one has to make effort to bring those words out. But again, it should naturally follow flow, not that and that kind of. There's a very thin line between buttering and thin line between being genuine. So that subtle line needs to be respected. Yeah. Uh, any sharing which you would like to do, Pramila sister, Chandrikala sister? You share beautiful, things from the practical life, day-to-day life. And they are so inspiring.
Om Shanti, brother.
Om
Um,
Shanti.
that's what
Yeah.
awareness. Um, we should be aware always. Is second, as brothers shared. Like our birthday is a special, everything is special in same way. When we got this awareness, this godly knowledge, divine knowledge, actually we are totally astonished. When I took this divine knowledge 7 days course, uh, the the thing what I heard that we are deities once upon a time. Really, I was so shocked. That's what I was expecting actually when in my childhood. Probably I was 7 or 8 years old, I guess. There was a calendar in my home. There was Ramaraj. In that Ramaraj, there was deities. I was thinking why I shouldn't. Probably I was one among them in deities. I don't know why that thought came to me at very young age. 7 or 8 years old, I guess. I don't know. The When I was 7 and 8 years old, the world was very good. My grandparents and my relatives. I born in 1974. Probably you can imagine. That time the world was so good. Everyone they are united together. My family with the good virtues. They are role models. They're very very honest, truthful. They had a generous in art, so that greatly influenced me. In spite of those things, I was thinking why I shouldn't be among one of the deities. I don't know why that thought came to me. Keep on thinking in that way. So gradually when I grown up, I started understanding the world was very corrupted. People are dishonest out of my family. All of a sudden I got the chance. When I came to this divine knowledge, totally I was shocked. That awareness that when it came to me, that I was once upon a time I was the deity, so I was so happy. And not only that, there is in our Karnataka there is one she's a surrender. She's a surrender to Lord Shiva. Actually, our community is Lingayat. Lingayat means only will do puja linga. That is Jyotirling. I usually when I was so small, already I married to Shankara. I didn't know the difference between Shiva and Shankara. So I married. I used to think I am Akka Mahadevi. There is one story. She becomes Akka. Akka means sister. She surrenders to Lord Shiva and she tell everyone to the world. So I am sister to everyone. So her story was greatly influenced when I had in a lesson. So I used to imagine myself. Probably I incarnated Akka Mahadevi. So I should marry to Shiva. So I used to think only Shankara was my husband. So in that way, in that hangover, I was always without telling anyone. Only I used to enjoy in my life. So I'm a wife of Shiva. So I shouldn't get infatuated by anyone. In that way, I was in that hangover. All of a sudden, when I got this godly knowledge, when I came to know the difference between Shiva and Shankara, so after that I started imagining that point of light. Even in Amrit Vela, even in my meditation, I used to imagine that soul conscious. So automatically I started adapting. So now I am enjoying my life. So that awareness I got. Awareness, the difference between Shankara and Shiva, the awareness between I am not a normal a human being, I was a deity. So that awareness gives me a lot of pleasure, lot of enjoyment, lot of joy. So it's a kind of I can't explain in my words. So that what is that? Gopika Strees and all they will enjoy. No, what's that word? It's not coming to my mind. Mind now. Atindriya Sukh. Yes. most of the times I'll enjoy in that Natindriyas by knowing this awareness. So that I'm linking that awareness today in my life. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, sister. That was a super special sharing which you brought out from your practical experience, practical what you have gone through in the childhood, the same intoxication when you got the gyan, you could relate it to that. Yes, and I'm sure each one of us have got this experience, such experiences which are treasures, and which inspire others also to get that, relate to their own experiences. Thank you so much, sister. Uh, so now, I'll just see the chat box if anything is added there. Yeah, wonderful, sister, blissful. Yeah, Gita sister is also said Om Namo Shivaya. And yes, sister, switch off awareness is on. Yeah, that's the Talpesh Bhai sharing. And so let's now move to 1 minute meditation on just seeing and emerging the takeaways from both days, day one and day two of this beautiful Murli, holy swan, holy swan intellect, holy swan attitude, holy swan vision, and holy swan words or mouth. That's what is the four pillars of a holy swan stage. Brought out in various different ways and different methods, how to use these methods in day-to-day life to be always set on the right state, elevated state, with, you know, with the intoxication that who am I, who is mine. So let's be seated on the stage in the incorporeal world with the Supreme Father as my companion. I, the soul, a special one, special child of my Father, Supreme Father, with a special intellect, spatial intellect that can discern between stone and the jewel, between what is wrong and what is right, with a special attitude, come what may, always positive, energetic, zeal and enthusiasm, courageous, determined, always having the destination or the aim in the eyesight, and the spatial vision, going beyond the past sanskars or the past life, going beyond an unlimited love, bondage, the bond of love with the Supreme Father, and loving everyone, every Brahmin soul is my Father's beloved. Every Brahmin soul is loveful soul, and we are going to enjoy every relationship in harmony and with unconditional love in the conference age, which will carry forward in the Satyuga, golden age. I, the soul, is speaking with the holy swan mouth. My stage is set, elevated stage through the right awareness which Baba Dada brought out from the Murli, the right awareness that I have a new birth. I'm the new prince or the new princess which has got born in the godly family. I have a golden spoon in my mouth. I have every attainment. Everything is in abundance. Everything is naturally flowing towards me. I am spiritually charged. I have a spiritual switch of awareness, an elevated awareness, which sets my stage right, which creates power to transform not only myself but also those around me, my climate, my Vayumandal, which includes 5 elements as well. I am the creator of my own destiny, elevated golden destiny. I speak elevated words. I always look at the specialities of others genuinely and use and tell them. I describe at length about them to them, which, which creates a golden world around me, within me, and around me. I am that super spiritual soul of my super spiritual Father, Supreme Father. I am his jewel of his eyes, jewel of his vision. I am the showpiece of his treasures. I am in his dictionary, and he is always on the top page of my dictionary. He is source of strength for me, and I am his right hand. I am his instrument. Cha Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Thank you, Baba. Thank you, Divine Family, for such special sharing today. I'm sure we'll take this as a homework that we add this process of how to set the intellect right, attitude right, vision right, and the words we speak, we watch our words, because words become our word. Through the right stage, we create the right words. And the stage is set through the right awareness. And the right awareness is the soul consciousness. I am a divine, super spiritual soul with its super specialties. Thank you. We see you tomorrow at 5 a.m. for another beautiful session. Om Shanti.